ceiling. This shuttle's been poorly retrofitted to seat 9, and I got the worst seat. I, at least, have the decency to be quiet about it. Eden Laskin is complaining loudly about her accommodation 1 row up. Our parents pay $68,000 a year for Warner Prep, and you're telling me we couldn't afford a luxury bus to this stupid digital detox retreat or whatever this is? Her voice carries in the cramped van, inescapable for its target. Ms. Silva, our chaperone, sitting in the front passenger seat. For once, I don't disagree with my spoiled classmate. Warner Prep literally has an endowment, like a goddamn Ivy League college, and this senior excursion is packed to the gills with children of the mega elite. They could have at least sprung for a van made in this decade. But Eden is milking her discontent. I know you're like super old and phones don't matter as much to you, but we've never known a life without them, she continues. It's over the top. Par for the course for Eden, I suppose, but still. Then I see Eden's phone poised just so to capture our 40-something guidance counselor in profile. Eden's camera zooms in, rendering Ms. Silva's features grotesquely blurry. Her pixelated jaw clenches at the super old comment. Now Eden's performance makes sense. Her near million Instagram followers have a front row seat to the interrogation. Eden's boyfriend, Declan DuPont, sniggers beside her. Be still his prankster heart. Better enjoy it while it lasts. Silva threatened to take our phones at the airport, but Wyatt Reamer did his best lawyer impression and talked her out of it. A détente for the long ride from the Denver airport to the middle of nowhere and up a mountain. Wyatt's next to me in the back seat, jamming his thumbs across his phone screen and letting loose the occasional expletive. I half wonder what game has him so engrossed, but don't dare ask. Wyatt has a habit of moving from mansplaining a game to forcing crypto down people's throats faster than you can say Fortnite. I shift my attention back to Kate in my ear, coming off the product flogging and queuing up this episode's case. Use our code MURDERGALS to save 40% off your first order, she chirps. Kate and Darby can get me through the direst of circumstances in high spirits. And flying 1,000 miles to rural Colorado for a phone-free wellness retreat certainly qualifies as dire. We careen around yet another switchback so violently I slide in my seat, hard to the right, my sling bumping against Wyatt's elbow. I wince. Shit, Piper, you made me miss my target, he hisses at me. But before I can even attempt an apology, not that I owe him one, he's glued back to his mobile game. The seatbelt wrenches hard into my shoulder. With the burn of pain comes a spike of fear. Last thing I need is another injury. My elbow throbs a reminder. Ahead of me, Camille Sutter, Declan, and Eden whoop with delight, arms thrown over their heads like we're on a roller coaster. And in the front row, Delaney Moss and Liam Parker Yang use the rocky road as an excuse to cuddle. Only Willa Hawley, squeezed on the end of the bench beside Delaney and Liam, mirrors my anxiety. She's clutching the armrest so tight her knuckles have gone white. Her nervousness fuels mine. Does this van have snow tires? Or whatever it is you're supposed to have on your car up here in the mountains? Chains? Rock salt? Cold weather things we Los Angeles kids have no clue about. The driver seems nonplussed. He yawns up in the front seat as we sail into a brief straight stretch. And now I've missed the whole setup for this case. With a sigh, I tap pause on my phone screen and push my noise-canceling headphones off my ears again. I'm too distracted by the classmates I've had the good fortune to mostly avoid the last 3 years. Eden ends her live stream as Declan nuzzles her neck and kisses his way up to her ear. I've already warned Wyatt we'll be sexiling him later, he says, his voice husky.